Language time, March 31st. I have my vocabulary list out. We finished Group 10A yesterday with the word wary. Wary. So I am wary to go to the grocery store because of germs. Okay, so things that we are a little concerned about, cautious about was the synonym. Now, today we are moving on to Group 10B, number 23, withered. 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 Say it with me. Withered. When I think about withered, I think of this. Let's look at the definition. Definition: to lose vitality, freshness. Sentence: the plant was withered because of the drought. Synonym: shriveled. Antonym: healed. So I think of some of the people in the Bible that came to Jesus for healing, whose the Bible uses the word withered sometimes to describe their hands or their limbs because they were so unused that they were kind of pulled up and shriveled. So the antonym of that would be healed, well, full, healthy. Okay, so the plant withered. Um, the grass withers and the flower fadeth, but the word of the Lord stands forever. Okay, so that's a place where it's used in the Bible. Okay, um, pronouns, ready? These little pronouns hanging around take the place of all the nouns with a smile and a nod and a twinkle of the eye. Give those pronouns a big high five. Yay! Okay, what are the subject ones? There are 7 subject pronouns that are easy as can be. I and we, he and she, it and they and you. Again, there are 7 subject pronouns that are easy as can be. I and we, he and she, it and they and you. Good job. Okay, now I want to go ahead and do 2 pages today because we are flying through this, and I have a feeling that the last few pages you have just soared through. Again, we're still in review, and we have added subject pronouns back to our review, and I want to move on to possessive pronoun adjectives, which is the next thing. So we're going to finish up page 15 and 16 today. So I'm going to ask you to do the 5 on 15, and I'm going to ask you to do the 5 on 16 today. And we're going to do 2 of these quickly together because there's 2 vocabulary words in these sentences that I want to look at with you, at least 2. Okay, here's the first one. He slept in a crude bed of pine boughs in the cold cave. Crude. What does that mean? He slept in a crude bed. Crude means kind of not nice, not refined, not put together. Crude means, it reminds me of Brian and Hatchet, doesn't it? Where it's just kind of put together and just kind of thrown together. Crude, not nice. If you just kind of put something together but you didn't have a lot of expertise to it. Okay, here we go. He slept in a crude bed of pine boughs in the cold cave. Who slept in a crude bed of pine boughs in the cold cave? He, subject, pronoun. What is being said about he? He slept, verb. In, preposition. In what? Bed, object of the preposition. What kind of bed? Crude, adjective. A, article adjective. Of, preposition. Of what? Boughs, object of the preposition. What kind of boughs? Pine, adjective. In, preposition. In what? Cave, object of the preposition. What kind of cave? Cold, adjective. The, article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. In a crude bed, prepositional phrase. Of pine boughs, prepositional phrase. In the cold cave, prepositional phrase. Period. Statement. Declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, here's the next one. She stopped on the treacherous trail for a brief rest during the long journey. Treacherous is the word I want to look at. Treacherous. What does that mean? A treacherous trail. A good synonym would be dangerous. Treacherous, meaning, it means dangerous. Okay, ready? Who stopped on a treacherous trail for a brief rest during the long journey? She, subject, pronoun. What is being said about she? She stopped, verb. On, preposition. On what? Trail, object of the preposition. What kind of trail? Treacherous, adjective. The, article adjective. For, preposition. For what? Rest, object of the preposition. What kind of rest? Brief, adjective. A, article adjective. During, preposition. During what? Journey, object of the preposition. What kind of journey? Long, adjective. The, article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. On the treacherous trail, prepositional phrase. For a brief rest, prepositional phrase. During the long journey, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, now here's your challenge for today that I'm going to be looking for in the comments. This sentence is number 1 on page 16. And the sentence on the page is, run to the store for some snacks for the party. That's an imperative sentence, right? I want you to make up your own sentence. You can't use those words. Run to the, for some, for the. Okay, it has to make sense. It can be funny, but it still has to be logical. You can have lots of funny things that are still logical and make sure that you're being appropriate. Okay, run to the blank, for some blank, for the blank. All right, I'm going to be watching.